It's 4 o'clock in Los Angeles. It's 6 o'clock in Chicago. And it's 7 p.m. in New York City. Hello, everybody. I'm MadDog Pitbull. This is What's the Buzz? America's Best Podcast. She is the Pitbull. Hello, Amelia Pitbull Chapman. How the hell
Hello. Good. How are you, Mad Dog?
are you? Mad. Oh, my God. I hate technology, folks. And I'm 30 seconds off of air, and I'm going, why am I having this problem now? 30 seconds out,
I
and I
know,
have an
right?
issue. Why?
If only they could see what goes on behind the scenes, right?
Oh, if people knew. If people knew some of the shit that we have to put up with just to get on this show on the air sometimes.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. So, listen, what'd you think of last night's show?
Oh my God, it was amazing, fantastic. Oh my gosh,
I'm going to give
energetic.
you a chance to blow some steam off. Go ahead. Tell everybody.
No, it was amazing, fantastic, energetic. He was so wonderful. I
Tell
mean,
everybody who he is.
they,
You're telling everybody he. Who the hell he? Tell everybody.
there was Will Kentz, right?
Well, you're asking me. Were you on the show last
No,
night?
he was amazing. Inquiring minds want to know, you want to say, right?
Yes,
That's
the National Enquirer.
that's a good way to put it.
Well, yeah, he works for the National Enquirer.
Yes, it's like he called himself the mafia person, like a mafia people. Like, you want to find out where the news is, the dirt is, go ask him because he will tell you. He
He'll
would
tell you. This is a guy that Will Keck we're talking about.
yeah,
Will worked for Entertainment Weekly.
yes.
Because last night I said Entertainment Tonight, which is
Yeah, I know. You had
close.
to
It's a close show. He was the red carpet reporter for Entertainment Weekly. He was with the National Enquirer, and are you ready for this? He worked for TV Guide.
yes.
He used to do celebrity interviews for TV Guide.
Mhm.
So we're talking last night, and he's talking about this kooky story about paying a woman 500. Am I lying? Am I
Oh,
making
you're
any?
not lying. This is hilarious.
Tell the story, because the people. If I tell the story, everybody says, Angelo, you're full of shit. You're making it up.
He
I'm
paid this
going to let
woman.
Amelia tell it because she don't lie. Go ahead.
He paid a woman $500 to rent her tree out. Just actually a
Did
limb
you hear
off
what
her
she
tree.
said? Did you hear what she said? He paid somebody $500 to rent their tree. Go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you finish the rest of it. You could tell
No, go ahead.
to get on there just to
Okay,
get.
I'll tell them. Okay.
Go ahead.
So here's what happens. He pays this woman $500 to rent her tree because the branch of the tree
Mhm.
is hanging over Forest Lawn Cemetery
Yeah.
in Hollywood.
Yes.
Now, why is that a big deal? Because at the time, they were having Dean Martin's funeral
Yeah.
there. And Rosemary Clooney and Sammy Davis Jr. and um, Frank Sinatra and all of these major players were there. And he's in the tree, right? Taking his little notes.
Yes.
And he's got a photographer up there with him
That's
taking
hilarious.
pictures. Now, okay, I'm thinking to myself, I was going to ask him last night. I was thinking, do you really, at this point, do you really need a photographer?
Yeah.
Because you're already there. Bring a camera with you. Really? You need two people up in this tree? I
Well,
guess he had to get his $500 worth. I don't know.
well, yeah, you're gonna need a camera because you want to make sure that when you tell the story, you want to make sure people are gonna believe you when you write the story. And he can't
Oh,
write the
wait a
story
minute.
and tell the
Oh, wait.
and hold
He
it.
told us a story last night about.
Mhm.
God, it's funny to hear, but it was really sad
Yeah.
because we're talking about a guy named Dak Rambo who
Yes.
passed away many years ago, and The guy that was with Will, his editor, made up a phony obituary.
Yes.
He made up. This is what we're talking about here. The
Mhm.
National Enquirer.
There you
He
go.
made up a fake. Amelia, am I lying?
No,
A
he said
fake
this on air.
deathbed confession.
Yes.
A fake deathbed confession. Now, I'm sure he dealt with the repercussions of that because
Oh, yes, he did.
he went from laughing to like real serious last
He
night.
got so serious after that.
Oh man, he was like, "Ooh, I fucked up on that one,"
He said, "Take
and
my
he
name off.
said it.
Do not put my name on this." He said it like that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So it was a good show, a really good
Yeah,
show.
he had us
He's coming
cracking up
back too.
when he had your supposed my favorite commercial. That was hilarious.
He gave Amelia a little treat last night.
I said, "Does that belong on your OnlyFans account?"
He
'Cause
took his shirt off, took his Manscaped razor, by the way, Manscaped, and started to shave
I
himself.
was like, I didn't know if he was
It
gonna go
wasn't
any.
on though, thank God it wasn't on. But
Yeah, it did come on. You didn't hear it?
oh, was it on?
Yes, it was on.
Was he like really shaving?
Yes.
Oh my God!
And I was like, "Oh
I
my
thought
god."
he was going to shave his dog for a minute.
And I said, "Are you gonna go any lower?" And he said something about. I was like, "I hope he's not gonna go any lower." And I was like, "Oh my god, this thank goodness this is not a kids show."
Yeah, you got to think to yourself at this point. He's been around Hollywood a little too long.
Yes. Not too much Hollywood
Anyway,
parties.
so what's on your agenda today? What you got going on?
Oh my goodness, it's just been a crazy day after crazy day. They have, as you know, we have where we live at. You can vote over here, so a lot of
Yeah,
people come over there in this section, and there's so
yeah.
many cars out here. So we had to like pull in because we live in a area where it's gated place where you have
Are
modular homes,
people
trailers.
voting now for president?
On maybe early voting, but like other stuff like senators, maybe
Oh,
sheriffs,
I
things like
got you.
that.
Okay.
And
I was
so
going
it
to
was.
say I didn't think that.
Mhm,
I know that election day is.
mhm.
You know,
November, yeah.
yeah, it's November.
The
I
first
think it's
Tuesday of November. It,
November 6th, November
yeah.
7th. What is
Hmm.
it? I'll tell you here in just a second.
And so it was crazy
November
coming
5th,
in.
election
Yeah.
day.
So it was crazy coming in. I'm like, really, people, what are you trying to vote for? And they're like, my son's like, well,
Yeah.
Joseph's like, probably legalizing marijuana. I said, well, we could do that with the president thing. We don't have to vote for president because, like you said, a lot of people don't vote anyway. It
Is
doesn't
that what they're
count.
doing in Florida, voting on legalization of marijuana?
Yeah, they're probably doing that
That thing
early,
will
but
pass in a
oh, I
heartbeat. Let
hope
me tell you.
so. And then
Amelia, 44 states already passed it.
I hope they pass it here soon because he's already got a card anyway, but might as well just pass it because they're opening up dispensaries already anyway. And there's a farm about an hour away from here that we could
Well,
tour.
they know if there's a dispensary boom going on, if
There
there's
is
like,
here in a small town
if
like
there's a
that.
dispensary boom going on, then they
Mhm.
know something that
Yeah.
you guys don't.
Yeah, because we
They
live.
know that either it's going to pass by vote
Hmm.
or Governor DeSantis is going to sign the bill.
Yeah, because we live like in between either Zephyr Hills or Wesley Chapel.
Yeah.
So it's but Wesley Chapel's growing so much, and Zephyr Hills maybe it's got
Yeah.
1,000 people. So it's
Yeah.
growing so much. And
Well, here's the thing, and I don't know like Florida law.
mhm,
I know here that there's two ways you could do. You could either vote on it by
right.
referendum,
Yes.
or the governor just says, "Okay, well, I'm going to sign the bill.
He's refusing
Bring
to
me a
sign right
bill, show me what's in it,
now. Mhm.
and I'll sign it, and then there you go, done."
Yeah.
And that's what happened here in New Jersey. Governor
Mhm.
Phil Murphy here
Yes.
in New Jersey signed the bill legalizing marijuana, purchased from dispensaries.
Right.
Now, here's the funny part. You ready for this one?
Yes.
If you buy drugs from a dealer, you'll still go to jail.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you have to have that card here now. And then And so he
Oh
went
no,
to.
this is
Mhm,
no cart. If
mhm,
you
mhm. Oh yeah.
you could buy marijuana legal,
Mhm.
but if you buy marijuana
Oh yeah.
from a dealer,
Yeah, you still go to
you're
jail.
going to go to jail for 30 days.
Yeah.
It's the strangest thing.
Oh
I
yeah.
went. All right, now let me get this right. Let me get this right. The little guy's trying to make a dollar, okay?
Right?
So maybe he's going to sell you a dime bag for like 60, 70 bucks, whatever it is, right?
Right.
Something like that. Not much. All right. But you're going to take that money from him, send him to jail. Then
Mhm.
you're going to send the guy that bought it to jail for buying because he
Yeah.
didn't buy from a dispensary.
Yeah.
So the state is allowed to push, but the pusher ain't allowed to push.
The bush.
Anyway,
Yep. And then he comes. He'll come to the car with a little big bag, or he'll say, "Mom, you want to come in? You can just visit, because you can show him your ID. They'll hold it, with the
yeah,
visitor." And he's like so happy buying it. And he's like, "Look, Mom, I'm not gonna be in pain for a little bit. But it's
yeah.
just to see him, finally not in pain.
Oh, sure,
And so they'll give him a free gift every now and then going to the
sure.
doctor, he'll get like so much, and then but it was so weird because did you ever think that your son would be buying weed, Mama? I was like, no.
Yeah, right.
I know it's so funny,
I
but
got news for you. It's got a lot of benefits.
oh yeah, and then the
People have known for
mhm,
years
yeah,
that marijuana had great
oh
benefits.
yeah, and then
Besides, getting the munchies and going to sleep.
right,
But what you will get, no, I can't. Can I be honest with you? I'm going
mhm,
to tell everybody something. You're going to laugh at me when I tell you this.
what?
I can't smoke marijuana
No,
because I get paranoid.
oh really?
I do. I get fucking paranoid.
I
I get
didn't.
paranoid so bad. I do. I called the cops on myself one time.
I'll admit I did try it once. And when I did, I was just like, "Oh, okay, what is this weird, yucky feeling I'm feeling?" I'm like so depressed. I'm like, I hate feeling like this.
I want to tell you what happened. You're going to love this, Million. You're going to love this. My daughter went to California. Now, my daughter's a pothead, and I love her because she's my girl. Um, she went to California with a friend of hers. They bought this bottle
Mhm.
of cannabis oil.
Oh wow.
Listen to this one. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna love this. You're probably gonna go out and try this shit. Okay. It's garlic infused cannabis oil.
Wow.
You use it to cook with,
Uh-huh.
and you use it to put on your food.
Right?
Okay. A couple of drops, like 2 drops,
Right?
right? I'm sitting down having dinner one night, and I had a nice big juicy steak.
Uh-huh.
My daughter comes over, and she comes over and she's got this bottle and she takes the dropper out of it and she's
Mhm.
going
Oh no.
like 8 or 10 drops.
Oh my goodness.
I went, Shelby, are you trying to kill me? So I finished my steak and I have to admit it tasted good. And then an hour later, and not even an hour later, about 45 minutes later, I'm sitting on the couch and I went,
Oh no.
I said, Nita, I can't move.
Uh-oh.
She said, what's wrong? I said, that stuff that Shelby put on my meat,
Yes.
it just kicked in.
Oh my
I
goodness.
said, help me up. I have to move around. I couldn't get up. I was frozen in my spot. I'm not making a word of this up.
Oh my goodness.
It hit me so fast and so hard.
Hmm.
I'm not lying, folks. I spent
Hmm.
the next 3 hours holding on to my wife like she was a life raft
Hmm.
because I felt like I was sinking into my mattress.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I felt like I was going down with this ship. I said, Nita, take me to the hospital, and take me now, take me to the hospital. She goes, shut up, you're just high.
I felt
Oh
like a
my!
limp rag. I was like, I was like, I do not want to feel like this way again. Do not give me that stuff. I hate
I
it.
said, why do people want to feel this way on purpose?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get
Why?
that. Can
Mm-mm.
if there's any like potheads out there
Mhm.
watching, can you explain to me like why
Yeah,
people
why?
want to feel like this on purpose?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't get it. I
Yeah, sorry.
just don't get it. I really don't. Um, I
And
don't
it,
understand like the
mm-mm.
I don't get the how you want to say I don't get the thrill. I don't get the like what how do like the
Yeah,
high like how do you
e-
how do you
exactly.
process that? I don't see because I'm not a smoker,
I
you
know
know.
it's, and
But
I
I will
can't.
tell you though, I love the smell of it. I really
Yeah, it smells good, and
it
I.
smells really. I used to buy it
Mhm.
just to smell it.
And you know that if the
I
doctor,
did.
when you go to the hospital and they give you pain medication, you
Yeah.
take. I can't even take pain medication because it makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh,
I can't do that pain medication,
you
not
get
even the
what's
good
got
stuff.
opiates in it, right?
I can't do that good stuff. Good, it makes me sick to my
You
stomach.
can't do the good stuff.
I can't. Not even. I can't. It makes me sick to my stomach.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's like they
I
were
mean, it's
like,
not ha ha funny. I mean, well,
no,
yeah,
but
it is
it
ha ha
is. Like, they
funny.
were like, "Well, I can prescribe you, Percocet or that other good stuff." And I'm like, "Don't, because I get sick to my stomach. Please
Yeah,
don't." They were like, "Nuh-uh." And I said, "Yeah, please don't." Like, "What are you gonna take?" I said, "Well, I'm just gonna have to
yeah.
w take it." They're like,
Well, here's the thing. Um, there are people who have a very, very low tolerance for pain medicine,
"Mhm.
and then there are those on the opposite end of that spectrum who have a very high tolerance.
Yeah,
Um, I used to know somebody like that really had a very high tolerance for strong medication.
yes,
So much so that it became a problem because they couldn't get anything. They couldn't give him anything strong enough to kill the pain
yes."
because it wouldn't affect them.
Yeah, it wouldn't affect them. Yes.
So at that point, what do? Here's what happened. Funny as shit. He smoked a joint and realized that he was getting this. It was calming him down. He was relaxing, and then he was no longer in pain once he was relaxed.
Wow.
And he got off the medicine by smoking pot.
And then yesterday,
This is weird shit. It's really
yeah.
strange stuff. Really, really
And
is.
then yesterday, I was my chest felt so tightening. I thought something was wrong, and I thought, okay, well, maybe I need to go to the hospital, whatever.
You gotta
And
tell Jeff, get off you.
no, it was like tightening of the chest. I thought I was having a heart attack or something. And my son's like,
Oh God.
maybe it's heartburn, mom. Take something. So I took some medication that I had, and then he's like, just drink some milk. And I thought I was having that, so I drank some milk,
No, I gotta tell you something about
and
that.
I felt better.
Yeah, but listen to me. Watch with the milk.
Hmm.
Because milk is not necessarily the best. It feels good going down
Hmm.
because
Yes.
it's nice and cool and soothing. Milk is not what you want. You want to do like Tums. You
Okay.
want to do something that's going to like eat the acid, like
Okay.
feed off of it. All milk does is just coat you, and then when it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
And then what happens though is milk actually upsets your stomach. It curdles in your stomach, especially with medicine.
Mm.
A doctor told me that.
Really? Because I mean,
I'm not giving free medical advice, YouTube. Okay,
right. Yeah,
we're
I not giving
talking
free.
about shit that people do.
Yeah, like home remedies, people. Okay, home
Yeah,
remedies, and
not
so
giving medical advice.
I felt
Fucking.
like it
I'm
was a
gonna
little
tell you something.
tightening, so it was
YouTube.
hurting.
You remember that time?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it was what a couple years ago that YouTube took our video down because they said we were giving medical advice.
Oh, they can kiss my ass. Yeah, you heard me, YouTube. You can kiss my ass. We're not giving
Uh-oh. That
medical
Texas
advice.
is coming out.
That's right.
I hear that twang.
We're not giving medical advice. We're just telling people how we felt and what we did
Yep.
to
Well,
help
tonight,
ourselves.
catching up with the Mad Dog and the Pitbull. So, um, I'm getting settled. You realize it's only been like not even 2 weeks that I've been back from vacation.
I know,
It
and
feels like God. It feels like forever.
yeah,
I was like, I said to Nita, I said, you realize? Dude, this was a few days ago. I said, we've only been back from vacation like a week.
I know.
She says, shut up.
Like I wanted to go back and stay there longer.
Right now. Yes, exactly. I want my
Yeah.
room back. I want the pool back.
Yeah, because didn't she post something for another vacation? I said she's ready for another vacation, so she
Yeah.
posted something.
Oh, my wife was always ready for vacation. She was born ready for vacation.
Yeah, yeah,
That
and
woman was born with a
I
great
was like,
bathing suit on.
oh no, he's gonna make me do the shows all by myself. Oh my god! But I had two shows that I did. Actually, it was gonna be three, but we just
Well,
did
hold
two.
on. Don't jump the gun here, there, Dungadin. Let's we'll talk a little bit. You'll
But
get because I got some stuff to say about them
but
shows.
I felt bad because I kind of bothered you during vacation. I thought, oh my god, I bothered this man during his vacation for
All
the
you
first
did
time
was ask me a
ever.
question. It wasn't a bother.
Okay, good, because I was like, poor Anita's like, oh my god, this woman's bothering him on vacation.
No, I said to you before, if you have a problem or concern,
Yeah,
question, or anything like that, let me know. That's what I'm
yeah,
here for.
yeah,
It's never a bother. Nothing with this show is a bother. I love this show, and I love everything about
yeah.
this show.
He left on was it Thursday, Friday, and here I am Sunday saying I have a question, and then Monday
Right?
night I have another question.
It's all right. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I'm back from vacation and getting settled in. I'm thinking to myself, boy, it just feels like I've been home longer than that.
Yeah, it
You
has been,
know.
right?
Um. So what we did was normally when we go on vacay, we get settled the first day. The second day we hang out with our friends at the pool because they come
Right.
down. We vacate together, right?
Yeah.
Hang out at the pool. Then at night we go to the boardwalk, and walk around the boardwalk. And maybe 1 or 2 days during that week we'll go to the beach.
Mm,
We did none of that.
really?
We did none of
How many couples go together with you guys during the whole week?
that. Us, me and Ida, Nicole, John, Valerie, Angel, Carrie, and her wife Aura,
Mm.
gay couple. And hold on, and that's eight. And now the kids:
Oh wow.
Giovanni, Gianna. Um, who else? Ashley, eight, nine, 10. There's like a 12 of us, the Dirty Dozen.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, 12. Yep. We take over the whole first floor of the hotel.
That's great.
We do. And next year it's going to be literally the whole first floor of this hotel next year
Hmm.
is all my crew.
That's good.
Yep. Everybody knows everybody. The whole crew they're either related or they're friends.
Awesome.
We're the only one, Anita and I are the only ones that are not related to everybody else because they all come from New York.
Well, technically, y'all are family, so it's
Well, we are, yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? I love these people.
Next time you need to get me a shirt from there. Send it to me.
Oh, you got something coming, by the way. You got something coming.
Oh, good. Probably his book, huh? Don't forget, he's gonna send us his book, right?
No, I'm talking about something from me, fucker.
Oh, okay,
I
good.
sent you something.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I'm a prick, okay? Just say it. I'm a prick.
I never said that.
You didn't have to. My wife did.
I know. I didn't do that.
Nah.
No, but
Um. No, I sent you something.
oh,
You'll be getting it like any day now.
oh,
Yep, any day now. And you let me know because I sent it out. Today's Tuesday. I sent it out last Thursday.
okay,
So if you don't have it by Thursday or Friday, let me know.
okay.
All right. And I'll send you another one out. Um, so like I said, normally we hit the boardwalk. We didn't do any of that. Anita was kind of like wanted to hang out at the pool, which is fine by me because I love the pool
Mhm.
and the hot tub and all the other amenities they have. Um, the hotel we stay at was owned by the friend of mine named Lester.
Yes.
Well, Lester sold the hotel last year and to a big corporation.
Yeah, you guys were telling us that.
Yeah, and they paid him $14 million. I went, oh
Oh my goodness.
shit! No wonder, yeah, no wonder he unloaded that hotel. He got 14 mil, and he getting the hell out of Dodge. But this a young billionaire bought it, like 41 years old.
Mm,
41. Listen to what I'm telling you. A
wow.
41-year-old billionaire named Dan Alicia
Hmm.
owns a company called Madison Resorts. Check them out. They're a big company.
Wow.
And he bought this place and he's put a ton of money into it. And he's putting more money into it. He's not done. But he had to get these places open so he could start making his money back.
Oh, of course.
And they telling us before we left that they're taking out the swimming pool
What?
and they're going to put a bigger pool
Oh, good. I was gonna say.
and they're going to put a jacuzzi inside the swimming pool
Oh,
and they're going to put a stage and cabanas and entertainment and every night there's going to be entertainment.
oh, that's gonna be
And
great.
but the thing that got me, they're turning the little tiki hut
Hmm.
into a pizza and burger joint.
Oh.
And I'm all about the pizza and burgers, baby. Let me tell you
Oh
something.
my God.
They can keep the cabanas, they can
All
keep
right.
the music. I'm gonna hang out at the tiki hut with the pizza and the burgers.
There you
I'm
go.
all about the
They
food.
better be good though, right? Tell them say they better be good.
If it's in Wildwood, it's good. Trust me. There's nothing bad in Wildwood. Absolutely. I'm falling off my chair here, folks. So I left Amelia with the show.
But the whole time you
And
were gone, though, it
I
was
was
just reindeer.
very happy with your performance. You know, as much camera time as you think you would be used to, because you hog the camera all the time.
I cried on my first show. Can you believe it?
I did. I saw you.
Mhm.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. People responded to. I got a bunch of emails and stuff. I got a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah. Well,
I hear from people.
I named my bullies. I did.
Huh?
I
Good.
named out my bullies.
Good. You need to. You need to call them
Yeah.
out. Call them on the carpet for sure. So let me ask you a question. Was it cathartic for you? Was it like therapy?
It was because it actually let me vent. It let me tell my bullies to kiss my ass for the first time ever.
Good for
And
you.
it told them to, you know what, even though I was a kid when it happened, it didn't let me it let me bother me then, but it
Yeah.
didn't let me bother me now because now I got to tell my story. And kids that are going through bullying now, please, and let me
Yeah.
tell them, don't let it bother you, don't let it hurt
Yeah.
you, don't let it affect you. Please
Yep.
tell someone before you hurt yourself.
Absolutely.
Let
And
me tell
on
them that.
that note, Amelia, we are going to take a small commercial break.
Mhm.
We will be right back, folks, after this.
Check it out. Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Jess wanted to start a business when something surprising happened.
Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet.
She started crocheting, like a lot. And her friends noticed.
Jess, you need to sell those.
So she signed up for Shopify and started building her business.
Yes, I love that.
And after a lot of hard work, this happened.
Oh my gosh, I just made my first sale!
You see, every day, hundreds of businesses get their first sale on Shopify.
We got ding!
And the next could be you. So when you're ready to bring your idea to life
And become your own boss.
build it on Shopify.
What's the Buzz? America's Best Podcast is live around the world. We are 88.7 on WWTF Radio, BRS Global. She's the Pitbull. I'm the Mad Dog. What the hell can we say? We're back.
Right?
So, I saw the show you did, and it was very brave of you.
Thank you.
Took a lot of cojones to do that. I'm proud of you for that. I really am, for real.
Thank you.
It took a lot of balls to do that. It also, I think, encouraged people. This is why I wanted you to do that, because I think it encouraged people who are being bullied to step up
Yes.
and not stay quiet anymore. Because sometimes you have to. There's got to be one person to kind of set the tone and speak up.
Yes.
To give,
Hopefully.
because it gives other people courage.
Yeah, and not just
And I'm
his
glad that you did
children.
that. Now, you and Stephanie Dudley.
Mhm.
Good show, but boy, you spent a lot of time laughing. You guys.
We did. We had a great time. We were.
I could
laughing.
tell.
Well,
I
she has.
watched. I said, "Are they getting anything done besides they're laughing an awful lot?"
She loves to go to comedy shows, and she was telling me about the comedy show that she likes to go to. You know, like Whose Line Is It Anyway? Well, they ended up going to her town, and Whose Live Is It Anyway? So she got to be a like one of the people that go up on stage, and either they do
Oh,
skits.
well,
and
of
things
course
like
she did, because Stephanie's a show off.
that. So we were just hilariously
Wonder who she hangs around.
laughing. Right?
Show
Well,
off.
we're
Hey.
honorary sisters, so
Well, you know, it's funny because I know she's got some things that we're going to help her with.
yes.
I have that list, by the way. Thank you.
Oh yes.
I'm going to give her a call actually tomorrow. I'm going to call her.
Good, good.
Because I haven't been in touch with her since I got back. I've been, a million other things to do. But I think what we're going to do is kind of show her the support she needs.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
I think she was very grateful the first show that we did. We gave her some phone numbers that she contacted and other people she spoke to get, put her in the right direction.
Oh yeah.
See, if we don't have the answer for you, what we'll do is we'll put you in touch with people who do have the
Yes,
answer.
absolutely.
And we're real good at that. But if we're able to fix it ourselves, then yeah, me and Amelia will fix it ourselves. So let me ask you a question then. How satisfied are you with your first solo run, really, without me?
It was okay, but maybe a few tweaks here and there. I would have probably done better, but of course I did miss you. So it wasn't a show without you. So
Well, I thank you for that. At least I know that I'm needed.
of course you
know?
are. Always.
Well, on the show I'm needed, which is good.
Yeah. Well, off
'Cause
and on
this is
camera, so
my
too
show.
you're needed.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm going to do like Eddie Deason.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Like
you.
this.
Oh my God, he's a trip.
Oh my gosh, yes, he is.
Oh, I have to tell you what happened.
Yes.
I knew I had something to tell you.
Uh-huh.
We did something good.
Yes.
Yes. Rick Sapphire is now Eddie Deaton's manager.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh,
I hooked
fantastic.
I hooked him up. Yep. Our guest, Rick Sapphire, who was Jerry Lewis's manager when Jerry Lewis, of course, was alive. I hooked him up with our friend Eddie Deaton, who you remember from Grease. He played Eugene. He
Yeah.
was in the Midnight Madness, of course, 1941. He was, oh my God, he's been in so many movies.
Oh,
Polar Express,
yes.
a lot of movies.
Oh, you made his life, his day. I bet you when that happened.
Yeah, well, it's funny because one of the first things he did was he booked them up here in New Jersey, and he's going to be here in October.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm going to go up and see him.
Because, being Jerry Lewis was his all-time favorite. And then
Yeah. Now he's got Jerry's manager. How about that shit?
that is fantastic. And then I did get his autograph picture in the mail, as I showed
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yep. We have a couple of things happening on the show here. I am going to introduce the world to Gunnar Pope. Now, you guys don't know who Gunnar Pope is. And Amelia doesn't know who Gunnar Pope is,
Nope.
but she's still shaking her head going,
Like, I'm surprised who that is, but I'm about to find out.
Yep. Gunnar Pope is an aspiring young actor. He will be here with his mother because he's a minor. I believe he's a minor. I think he's not 18 yet. I think he's like 16, 17. Something.
Oh, yeah, it's good to have a parent with them with that age.
But his mother's going to be here for sure. And we're going to talk to him about, why he wants to get into acting and modeling. And he's a handsome, young, good-looking kid. Got a little bit of talent, and we're going to find out, like, why he wants to. What is the big thing that everybody wants to be famous now? Because that's basically going to be the show. Like, dying to be famous. Yeah. Like Amelia, because she sings to Naked Cowboys on
I
TikTok.
do not sing to no Naked Cowboys.
None of those guys wear clothes. How come? They
wear clothes.
Every one of those them TikTok people you have are half naked. They got no shirts on. They all have beards. Like, I think you like Grizzly Adams.
No, they have clothes. If you go look, they have clothes.
Two guys have clothes. The rest are naked. Jeez. And she's got one screwball, ladies and gentlemen, that's like thinks that he's some kind of like therapist, and he talks like this. Just open up your soul. Love the flowers. Hug the trees.
Michael Gallion.
Is that his name? Do me a favor. Tell him to scream and holler, because I think he's living Prozac, that guy.
He's probably MadDog's probably thinking, yeah, that's the name she does remember.
I would love to have him on the show.
Yeah,
I really would.
Podcast.
Huh?
He does podcast, I believe, because he has his own as well.
You can get on it because you're always posting this shit. I'm serious. What's his name? Michael Guardian?
Gallion. Gay, I think Lon.
Oh,
Gallion.
Gaylon? Lon?
I believe that's how you pronounce that. Yeah.
Gaylon.
Gaylon. Mm-hmm.
Michael Gaylon.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to make him French? Gallion? What the fuck is that?
I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name. So
Gaylon is Gaylon.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say Gaylon. And if it's Gallion, then Bafangulon. Anyway. So what else is going on? Oh,
what?
Before I get you to answer that question, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing, as if we need to, we're doing an election special because, the Democrats are having their convention this week, and the Republicans, they already did theirs.
Yeah.
So, all right, so here's the thing. It's that time of the year for the state of Florida to send Amelia a bunch of shit. She's got to go ahead.
These I'm hiding my address, but one's a Republican card and one's a Democratic card.
Okay, so I want you to hear what she just said. Okay. Amelia is a registered in Florida. She's a registered Democrat and she's a registered Republican.
Yeah.
Okay, and they want to know why Florida's fucked up.
Yeah.
I want Ron DeSantis to get a copy of this show.
Date
I'm serious
registered.
too. Hold them cards up.
Okay. Yeah. Date registered was December
I want you to hold them up.
12th
For
of
real.
2014. Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
She's holding her fingers over her address so you don't see her address. That's why she's doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. One's Republican and one says Democrat.
And one's Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see that.
Yep.
Okay? That's remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
This is Florida, the same state that gave us George W. Bush, God help us all.
Yep.
And the country's not been the same since.
Nope.
Oh, man.
And the
I
same one
think that was you know what? That again, here's my conspiracy shit coming out. If Al Gore, who should have been the rightful president of the United States,
absolutely, I agree.
if Al Gore were in office, 9/11 would never have happened.
Exactly.
That was a Bush agenda. That was a Bush plan. Old man Bush made sure that happened before he died. By the way, we're going to talk about, write this down, Amelia, George H.W. Bush, the old man. We're going to talk about him in an upcoming show because I found out what was in the contents of that envelope that he gave everybody at that everyone was given at his funeral.
Oh, okay. I'll put that in there.
Yeah. When George Bush Sr., we'll call him, George Herbert Walker Bush, when he passed away, all the dignitaries were given an envelope with a letter in it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the same envelope, the same letter for all of them.
So they
Bill Clinton got one. Hillary Clinton got one. Barack Obama got one. Michelle Obama got one. George Bush, his son, got one. Barbara Bush got one. Jeb Bush and his wife got one. Joe Biden got one. Interestingly enough, guess who else got one?
Let's see. Donald Trump, perhaps?
Yep. Donald Trump.
Wow.
Yep. Donald Trump got one, and there was one more person. You're going to love it. Kamala Harris.
Wow.
And she wasn't even in the picture yet. Tell me the fix wasn't in.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like a fix, all right.
The fix was in. Do you know that Richard Nixon became president before he was ever elected?
Wow.
He became president at Bohemian Grove. He was promised the presidency.
Yeah.
There are three other people there. Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, and Gerald Ford.
Yeah.
What do they all have in common?
Yeah, we're all presidents.
They were all presidents.
And weren't they not supposed to talk business there when they go to those things?
Oh, that's all they do is talk business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless he brought
talk business and grope little boys.
And unless he brought something very, very good to sacrifice that promised him the presidency.
Well, he brought a lot to sacrifice. We're going to open up the gates at Bohemian Grove. We're going to do another one. Right there, Bohemian Grove.
Because I hear that that's getting more popular, and especially now that
becoming much more secretive.
Yeah.
There's a level of secrecy at Bohemian Grove that's never existed before. They're really cracking down.
Yeah, and now that they're allowing women and families to go there, but women, of course, are not allowed out after dark after a certain time.
Yeah,
but that's weird that they're allowing women there now with their families.
Well, they're allowing women and families to, yes, up to a certain point.
Right.
They have to. The children have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
With the women and children have to leave by
Is it 8 o'clock?
No, earlier than like 5.
5, and then
They have
after
to
that,
leave by like 5 or 6. It might be. It's not 4. I definitely know it's past 4,
yeah,
but it's like 5 or I think it's actually 6 o'clock p.m. They have to leave by 6 p.m. because at 6 p.m. all the guys, because you only have guys left,
right.
all the guys they cut loose, and then they get to play with the other little boys and whatever the fuck they do. There's a lot of homosexuality going on at Bohemian Grove. Now, I am not an antagonist of homosexuality, but grown men diddling little boys is kind of like not cool. Okay,
It's
it's
exactly not
not
cool.
okay.
It is not cool at all.
It's not okay. But they get away with it because they are the rich, the powerful, the elite, and they can do shit like that. Because when you have apparently money makes you a pervert, you go one way or the other. It either makes you completely perverted or it makes you completely cloistered. Like you either bother with nobody or your shit's out in the open.
And it still makes you disgusted, though. Still make you a
Yeah,
disgusting
kind of.
person. Yeah.
Kind of. What we got coming up? What else we got coming up tomorrow
Oh,
night? What do we got?
besides the presidential election stuff that we're going to be talking about, we got that, of course, coming up. And
We're going
then,
to talk about the vice presidents a lot tomorrow night because we already know that Harris and Trump are running,
mhm,
but we got to find out like who the hell are these people that they're running with? Because I don't know anything about either of them.
yeah,
I
it's
never heard of
a
Tim
mystery.
Walz,
Yeah, he's a
and I don't
mystery.
know where the hell JD Vance came from.
Yeah,
I kind of like him a
yeah,
little bit,
he's really
but
liked around the American people.
yeah,
Vance.
but this guy Tim Walz, he's the
Walls.
governor of Wisconsin.
Mm.
He's got a lot going against him right now. Stolen valor is
He
the military hate him.
they said that his Vance was his Vance speech was great, but this Walls guy, his speech was so stupid. Everybody just wanted to off stage.
Yeah, I don't understand what that was all. What the whole deal was about. Still trying to figure it out.
It didn't make sense. Is what I heard.
What do you know on them? Do you know anything about these guys?
Vance, I know he's a decorated war hero veteran. Everybody loves him. He's a family man.
Yeah,
He
this is true.
he grew up pretty much from military to college. He did that on his own. He, of course, he do the country thing, me mom, papa kind of thing. He was very loyal family man,
Yeah,
and he loves his country. He loves being an American. He is he'll do anything to help off his fellow American.
that's what I hear.
Mhm.
I hear that he's like, real down to earth,
Real
kind
down to
of
earth,
like,
good old American man.
working class, blue collar
Mhm.
family, which is,
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, he will put his if he sees you putting your hands on the soil, wanting to plant something, he'll do that, and
Yeah,
he'll come like if a hurricane comes, to Florida again, he'll come to here just like
yeah,
Donald Trump did and his wife, and start handing out food just like they did when
yeah.
all the disaster came and stuff like that.
So, what did you think of the Democratic? I mean, sorry, I'm sorry, the Republican convention. What did you think of that?
I loved it. I mean, everybody spoke really highly of each other. Donald Trump, everybody just loved him, and of course, we're thankful that nothing happened to him. Thank God
Yeah.
that it was just
Oh,
a
by
great.
the way, there for those of you who believe that was all a big stunt, I have a piece of film that was released by the FBI and the Secret Service. Okay. You're going to see Donald Trump turn, and the bullet went right through his ear. They slowed it down frame by frame, and you can watch it literally goes right through his ear,
Yeah.
and it ripped his ear.
Yes.
Okay. And for those of you who say, oh, no, that was all stage, let me tell you something. That bullet came like
This
a
close,
pubic hair.
right here.
from taking that man's head off. Okay. So, and this is like nothing to joke with. This is some serious shit. And those of you assholes out there who say, oh, damn, what a shame they missed. Fuck you. Okay. This is a former U.S. president you talk about. And even if he wasn't, he's still a human being.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the people that said, oh, at least we got one of his constituents, one of his people. At least we got one. Fuck you.
Exactly. Exactly.
How dare you?
What they did, let me tell you something. What they did was they killed a father, a husband, a brother, an uncle, somebody's son. That firefighter, that fire chief that got killed, he was somebody's husband, father, son, uncle, brother. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it around us. We will rip the shreds out of you.
Absolutely.
Rip the shreds out of you. Anyway, what else we got, Mel?
Well, I know that you have a show coming up that you met actually in Wildwood. You met this father and son.
I met an entertainer there named Doug Cates. Fascinating story with Doug Cates, and I'm going to tell you, we got some stories from the shore. I'm going to call it. I got 2 days of stories from the shore. Doug Cates is a former school teacher turned professional musician. He quit teaching to become a full-time musician, and I'm going to introduce you to a father and son that had no idea that they were a father and son.
Wow.
That story's going to blow your mind. And I know both of the people.
I bet you saw them and I said, that's a story. You're coming on the show, period.
I told them that a year ago, and I told them again this year. I said, you're coming on the show. That's that. And you'll be there and I'll give you some heads up. Yeah. What else we got? I think
Wednesday the 28th, we're going to have the end of summer special.
We are going to call it the Endless Summer Special. Yep. What I did on my summer vacation. I worked with Amelia Pitbull Chapman. That was my summer vacation.
I know I bothered him too much on it. That's the first time I ever bothered him on his vacation. I'm like, I need this, I need help. I need
all good. It's all good. Well, listen, I thought it was a good show.
Yes.
Good show tonight. We will be here tomorrow night. God help us. We are going to do.
And I promise
we're going to try and make sense. Lord, help us make sense of this election thing, please.
Yes. And I will only vote one, not two different.
Well, I got to get a hold of Ron DeSantis' office.
Hey, did you see that meme that was been floating around with the postman's car in the cemetery? Did you see
no,
that
but I'm sure you're going to tell me about it.
Yeah, it's a post. Of course, you know how they drive in their little mail trucks, right?
Yeah.
And they parked it in the cemetery, and it's like, okay, I guess he's handing out mail ballots.
Oh, Jesus. Well,
oh my God, that's like
God help us another election year. This is
right.
Lord, we need your help there, brother.
Yeah, please.
Tomorrow we're going to try and make sense of all this craziness. We hope, we think. If not, we'll just follow the bullshit, folks. That's all.
Right.
Just follow the bullshit. In the meantime, for Amelia Pitbull Chapman, I am the Mad Dog, Angelo DeCipio. Be good to each other. God help us. Another day, another 24 hours. Give us one day at a time, God, and
yes.
Lord help us, and God willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll see you tomorrow night, and there you go. We'll see you. Get out of here. Go home.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Go. Bye.